Hello there, and welcome to episode 172 of this series where I play the regions of Europe one by one on GeoGuessr, doing so in a tennis match format where I basically punish myself for being successful with 5,000 point rounds in GeoGuessr, giving myself time penalties for each time I achieve one. And the score is currently that we are 1-1 in the third set of this current match. We are 1-1 in sets as well, and the game is leading me 40-15 in the current game. And today we are going to Estonia, and we are going to the northeastern corner where we find Ida-Viru, or the Ida-Viru county. It is just shy of 3,000 square kilometers, has 132,000 people living there, and the capital of the area is Järvi, or someone. I still haven't quite learned how to say that O with the squiggly line on top. And this is a town of 10,482 people per 2021, and the largest place in the area is the city of Narva, which sits here on the Russian border and has 53,626 inhabitants, and is the third largest city of Estonia. As you can see, it sits on the border of and also it sits on the Lake Peipus, which, if you ever watched the old Soviet classic movie Alexander Nevsky, and there was a battle scene there that apparently inspired Peter Jackson with some battle scenes in Lord of the Rings. I have seen both, and I have a hard time seeing the connection, but well, there might be at least some inspiration there, although I have to say that Peter Jackson did a better job than Sergei Eisenstein did. But then again, Alexander Nevsky was shot in a time well before World War II, so movies conventions were a little different. But yeah, that's enough talk about me briefing some old cinematic knowledge. Let's just head into this borderland between Lake Peipus and the Gulf of Finland, and hope fervently that it will be a lot simpler than this has been recently. Got 30 minutes on the clock, and judging by this, we'll need it. This is... I think someone must be walking with the camera. Possibly carrying it on a bike. Okay, so this sort of looks suburban-ish. Well, it's got to be, because these houses are way too close to be Estonian countryside as we've come to know it through the series. And this is a really long one. It just never ends. It goes northeast-ish. And here we're coming on to something. And GeoGuessr has been doing this quite a lot lately. People have been rather lax in the performing of completing the circuits, so to speak. But okay, so this is written in Russian. Could this be the border? The trouble is that it's not the border, because the border is all aquatic. So that doesn't work. Yeah. Well, that direction didn't work. I hope they have shot how they got onto this road eventually. Ah, okay. That would have been the better option all along. North. We're here. Oh my gods, look at this. Look at that. How are we ever gonna find a way here? But, and we must have come down this way. And, but how on earth are we gonna figure out which of these roads? No, wait a minute. Let's actually, one of these two, I think, is the better candidate. And because we came up on that road that was closed off. Let's see, and we went. And then we went up into the woods. So where was that? Did we get all the way up here? I don't think so. Question, did we cross that dike? Or whatever it is. If we did, we should be doing that shortly before we hit that main road. The dike should be hereabouts. Or ditch or whatever. We got several. Alright, okay. So we got some greenhouses and stuff here. But I can't see that dike. Let's see. I am tempted to say we're on this one. No, that doesn't rhyme. I am so utterly stumped. So let's see. Well, there's one thing we can do. Let's see. Count side roads. So we have had 1, 2. If just one of them had a name. 3 into gamma. Yes. Oh. Aha. Aha. I think we're here. Let's see. I think we are. Now that house is a little too sizable, isn't it? Let's see, we got some fairly big houses here. So, if that is gamma, and we got some fairly large houses, and then it does this little squiggle bit, we're here, aren't we? There's a tiny house there. There's a fairly big house. Another fairly sizable house. I don't know. Gonna say we're there. Oh no. Spent one absolute well, that's 1, 2, and well, at least that's still 30 minutes on the clock, and we have spent half that time and more than that. Wow, that was 18 minutes of achieving absolute nothing. And this doesn't seem to be much more agreeable, and it also moves slowly, and oh no, this is gonna be another nightmare episode, isn't it? This is... I have been so out of my depth lately, and that is highly annoying. Sundstrand. I guess that's the name of the development. Because, well, it could be anywhere. I think I'm going in the wrong direction again. It would be great if things would move. Oh my word, come on. Okay, now I got asphalt again. That is always promising in Estonia. Crossroads. Let's go this way. Sign says Tulivekeskus. No. Doesn't tell me anything really. Well, I guess it's possible that the place is called Tulive, or at least a place in that direction. Yeah, this is starting to feel like the wrong way after all. Let's see, moving southwards. Lush and green and flat. And very, very spacious. Was that the end of the community? And the oh, thank goodness me. that doesn't help a lot. It's a Tullive restaurant, and we are between Narva and Tallinn. So, but yeah, no, not that either. Please let there be something else than Tullive here. Yes, there we go. Finally. So, the number 1 and E20 to Narva, and the 190 to Limala, which is here. Alright, that's a Tullive restaurant. So let's see. So, where are we now then? So we're here. And have we really come that far? That doesn't seem right. But yeah, we must be right on the border between these two counties. That's the only thing I can... Unless... Wait a minute. Let's make sure which... So here's we got the 118. Going in the opposite... No, we are in at this intersection. So... couple of things that don't quite add up, but we must have been over here, right on the border of the county. Here we're heading east, so probably here somewhere. Bending northwestwards. Oh god. And okay, so we're getting squiggly roads. So we could well be here. Let's, and then it squiggles back again, and then we should have a road gone up the side. Is this it? That could well be it, actually, given that this is Estonia. And then there's a garage building of sorts here, and now we should be taking a turn for the yes. So we are currently hereabouts. Let's see. There's a building over there. That could actually be those. Because, yes, right, yeah. Let's see. And that building is off to, well, missing it, but by quite a bit to the south. So we are about, say, there. Within the time limit? Yes. Whew. And that was within the overall time limit as well, so at least that's 1 point to me. 28 minutes left on the clock. I think this is going to be another one where I forfeit. Oh god. Yeah, I got 28 minutes on the clock, and you see where we are. Oh no. I think I'm going to, if I don't get into any easier episodes soon, or easier regions, I'm going to lose this set as well, and I'm going to lose it handsomely. Oh my word. Now where on earth are we? Some Estonian wood, yes I know. Moving northwestwards. Which might actually be a bad idea, but we'll see. Crossroad in the woods. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood. And sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveller long I stood and gazed on one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other as just as fair, but having the better claim, because it was grassy and it wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had worn them really about the same. And both that morning equally lay, In leaves no steps had trodden black. I kept the one for another day, but knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever or would ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. 2 roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. Well, I thought it was a good opportunity to quote Robert Frost. So this is not going to make me a happy camper, I have to say that. At least we had a very distinct entrance to this road. So on the day I find out which road this is, and I'm 20 seconds away from forfeiting this and the next 2 rounds, I should be able to start zooming in on things. 600 meters until you cannot pass, but that's probably due to the bend. So what road is this then? In quite good nick, at least after they repaved it and painted up the markings. It would be lovely to get back to that new footage again. Oh wow. Someone on a bicycle, that at least gives me a small hint of hope, and as usual I should have put down the checkpoint when I entered the crossroads, because this is leading us rapidly nowhere. Here we go. The 151, the Ida-Viru. That was that village I was looking at earlier. Let's see, that was over here. So that's the 151. So we're on the 126 at the moment, I would expect. Well, are we? We're not. No, that's going up to the north. We are down here. But that doesn't work with the direction though. No, because let's get our stuff right. Okay, this weirds me out a little bit. So if that is the 151, here we're coming into Isako, which is here. So this is the road we came from, the road in the woods. And we came up past this intersection here. And then it's a question of where we were in the woods. So looking westwards, and it's curving. We could actually be on this horrible straight here. Well, that actually looks quite likely. Yes, then we're getting this thing. We're just going to confirm that though. We need to find that road at the other end here. So let's see, so like so, and now we're moving east with a slide, and then we're going to have another bend. Let's see, yes, it's going to bend a little northwards before it goes rather sharply southwards, and it's going to do a squiggly number, yes. And now we have a sharp bend this way, and there's going to be a road off to the side around here. This one, I believe. There's also going to be a path off to the side here. Yep. So we are here somewhere. And we are pretty much where this bend starts, aren't we? There. Ah! Oh well. I can't win them all. And we're definitely not winning all here. It's 15:15, still 28 minutes on the clock, although that has long ceased to be relevant. Oh no, not another one. Ay, ay, ay. Let's go south this time. There's just way too many roads here. There's also a road going off to the side here. So what's going on here then? Okay, this one actually seems like a better candidate, but there's nothing here. And then there's this place, but Napongeri, okay, so that's the name of the lake. No, not the lake, but the river. No, we are not that far away. So the only thing that makes sense is not here, but here, right at the moment. Now let's see, so if I go here, then I should have a rather significant turn towards the south coming up. That looks to be correct. Yes, okay, so now so there's a clamping, or well, not a clamping site, but this place that we're at here is here. That means that the other crossroad we saw was over there. And that was not far away from this. And let's see. Here it is. It's this one. And that turn there, it's got to be this one. And we're seeing this turn as well. And we're closer to that. So let's say we're there. Ha! That was a tough one, and it's still no point to me, but at least it's correct location. 1530, and yep, ugly. Why couldn't I get this earlier? A railroad crossing. Heading north. Question, of course, is which road? Interesting, the track turns double here. Doesn't mean that there's a station, but with a little luck, there could be something civilized around. Like this intersection. Can we read what it says on the bus stop sign? No, that's going to be a stretch. Okay, we'll check this for a little further. Hiemetsa. I'm getting paranoid with that car following us. Going northwards, alright, and we crossed the railroad line, and here we got a proper intersection. Here we go. This is what I like to see. So close to Narva. Hiemetsa. Now this road ought to have a number. And that road goes to Ida-Viru. Let's just see if there's any numbers on these signs up ahead. Yes, this is the number 1, and it's 145 to Ida-Viru. This Ida-Viru. Here's the railroad track. So then the question is, where are we in relation to that? And I think for the first time in a long time we have to count a bend. And I hate counting bends. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Six and a half. Let's see, so the bend ends there and here. So 10, so 5 is there. I don't know, I want to say that we are roughly here. Good. Well, it's still a forfeit round, but at least it caps. Well, except for that dreadful first round. And a rather horrible fourth round as well. But I could have been close to getting a perfect score on this one, but yeah, no such thing. And I am struggling. I'm really struggling. I'm 1-2 down in the set and 15-40 in game points at the moment. So yeah, that is episode 172, and I'm desperate for a breather now because there's been so many hard episodes in a row now. I mean. So hoping for some improvement tomorrow. So let's see what episode 173 will bring. Until then, bye bye.